Hi, I'm Adrian Haverstadt, Director of Criminal Justice at Berkeley College. Welcome to the Justice Center at Dr. Halvey. We're working through a playlist known as Cultural Awareness. The aim of this particular video is to understand cultural awareness in policing and how bias impacts law enforcement. Cultural awareness in policing refers to the ability of law enforcement officials to recognize, respect, and effectively interact with individuals from different cultures and backgrounds. This includes understanding the cultural values, beliefs, and norms that may influence the behavior and attitudes of people from diverse communities. Such awareness in policing is essential for building trust and positive relationships with all community members. It also helps to reduce the potential for misunderstandings and miscommunications and biases, which can lead to negative interactions or even harm. Police officers who are culturally aware are better equipped to address the needs of diverse communities, including those who may be marginalized and disadvantaged. They can provide adequate support and assistance to victims of crime and ensure that all individuals are treated with respect and dignity, regardless of their background or their circumstances. To enhance cultural awareness in policing, law enforcement agencies should provide ongoing training and education to their officers regarding diversity, equality, and inclusion. This training often includes learning about the history and experiences of different cultural groups and understanding the impact of implicit bias and stereotyping by policemen. Also, police departments should strive to recruit and retain officers from diverse backgrounds who bring various perspectives and experiences to the job workforce. This can help to ensure that the police force is representative of the community it serves and can help to build trust and understanding between law enforcement personnel and the public. So, how does bias impact law enforcement? It's crucial for police departments to actively address and prevent bias through their policies, procedures, and training programs. This can help to ensure that officers treat all community members and coworkers fairly and without prejudice. Bias or prejudice manifest in police work in various ways. One, there's racial bias. Police officers may hold unconscious bias against certain racial or ethnic groups, leading them to treat people from those groups unfairly. This can result in racial profiling, where officers use a person's race to decide whether or not to stop or to search them. Two, there's confirmation bias. Police officers may develop a preconceived notion of a suspect's guilt and then look for evidence that supports that theory while ignoring the evidence that contradicts that theory. This can lead to the wrongful arrest and conviction of innocent people. Three, there's gender bias. Police officers may hold biases against women, leading them to treat female suspects and victims and witnesses differently than they would male counterparts. This can result in unequal treatment and discrimination. There's socioeconomic biases. Police officers may hold biases against people from specific socioeconomic backgrounds, leading them to view them as more likely to be involved in criminal activity or not. This can result again in unfair treatment of people who are poor or homeless. Fifth, there's geographic bias. Police officers may hold biases against people who live in specific neighborhoods or areas, leading them to view them as more likely to be involved in criminal activity or not. This can result in unequal treatment of people based simply on their residence. Bias and stereotyping often go together. Bias occurs when a person has preconceived opinions that prevent or hamper the ability to remain impartial. Bias isn't always a bad thing if it's based on specific situations and not applied to broad groups of people. Commonly held discrimination can create stereotypes, and these are exaggerated oftentimes or oversimplified. They become notions that are applied to particular groups of people, and that is unfair. Studies show that behaviors such as bias and stereotyping are part of the system of cognition, where the brain makes unconscious decisions. As a result, in intense or ambiguous situations, people often default to their biases that are held deep within their subconscious, and they will use those subconscious decisions to make a conscious decision in the here and now. Problems can arise when unfair prejudice prevent a person from looking fairly at the evidence before deciding on a matter. Since impartiality and fairness are the ideals within the justice system, this can cause the system to break down and the constitutional rights of citizens to be violated. Police bias often leads to profiling. This is most clearly seen in the practice of racial profiling, which uses stereotypes to influence judgment rather than facts. This practice still occurs in law enforcement from time to time and involves making assumptions about the character of individuals based upon their culture or skin color. People of color and members of other cultures often become the targets of profiling due to people being influenced based upon their own past experiences or the experiences of others. For example, suppose a person of color is driving an expensive car. In that case, an unfairly biased police officer may conclude that that person is a drug dealer rather than perhaps a doctor or a lawyer. This police officer makes his decision based upon stereotypes about how people of money and color often react and act. This behavior can become a problem when the police officer spends time asking questions or arresting an otherwise innocent person. This situation can become deadly if the police officer assumes that any action taken by this individual will end in violence. Stereotyping and racial profiling have no place in law enforcement, and we must do diligence to eliminate it from our criminal justice system.